Alright, we are live. Welcome. Welcome to a Saturday stream. It do be the weekend. Whew, what a nice little weekend. So I was actually just watching the stream. Let me, hold on. 1 second. Let me bring it up again. Essentially, yeah, I don't know how to say his like username, but yeah, this stream you should go if you haven't. I mean, I think I guess it's still live, but I mean, it's basically already ended. You probably need to rewatch most of it to actually see the interviews. I think they were pretty much done with the interviews. He's just chilling for a little while. But yeah, very fun. Very nice to see those. And the techniques and stuff. It's just insane. It's crazy. If you haven't seen that, go check it out because it's awesome. But yeah. Anyway, before we do the actual, oh no, I forgot to change the name of the stream. That's on me. Oh no. Let me do that real quick because I'm dumb. Okay, I'll just do that. Okay, did that change it? It did. Nice. Okay, awesome. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. So yeah, last time we ended up on this, and then yeah. So, I mean, we'll look at the castle. It's a nice little castle. I will say there could be some kind of like vegetation or just even like a dead plant of some kind around on the terrain. Would add a lot, I think. I wonder what that little green dot is. Doors and trapdoors for the lights and doors for the bookshelves. I don't know how I feel about the tripwire on the door, because obviously once you open the door that would immediately break anyway if you're actually using it. I mean, I guess that side's not meant to be touched, but it still could be, so you know, you got to keep that in mind. I do like this little plant is very interesting. I wonder how they did the stem. Also a cute little statue with all those stacked together. That's very interesting. I like that. A lot of cute little details you can see in there. But yeah, you got to be aware of things that'll break whenever you actually try to, put them in maps that are on the bedrock or whatever. A lot of story in this. Is this by that same guy that we saw last time? Not sure. Let's see. Let's go to it and find out. First of all, I'll give it a like, because why not? I just want to see if this is the same one that we saw a little while ago. Yeah, I think it is. Where's the... Maybe not, though. Let me just see if we can find it down here. Yeah, this one. Okay, yeah, no, this is a different person. Okay. I do feel like I should also like this one, though. I did like that one. It's got a lot of story and funness in it. It's always nice. You know what? Let me reopen that. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Pfft. Wrong buttons on the wrong program. All right. Yeah. We gotta go down a little bit. Yeah. So right here, I like these colorful windows. I'm not sure what's going on the roof because it's very dark compared to the rest, but I assume it's a nice little arch going on. Anyway, yeah, I do like this render. Planet Minecraft project posted. That's different. What is going on here? Is it just a giant terrain? Oh, they're trying to recreate sort of a scale and all that. Interesting. Um, Okay. Cool. I don't mind that. Okay, we're skipping a little bit too much here. I do want to see this one first here. Okay. I mean, overall, I mean, what is that, a Tory? No, I forget what these are called. But yeah, I like the mask and stuff. That's cool. I want to know what this actually says. What that stands for. This got the like floating tower vibes, but it's not actually floating, at least not from this angle. I almost like imagine just like the water like flowing off of a floating island just because this has got that kind of vibe. It's weird. Wow. What? I love the colors and stuff, but I'm having a hard time understanding if there's anything like in particular. Like maybe I need to take a step back and figure it out, because like it looks like there's a little person, like when you look at and like, you know, you see the distant thing. Looks like there's a person flying into sort of like a city or something like that. If you really, or no, and then that also looks kind of like a face in the middle there. But that also looks like it could be like a little figure, like a bird or something. I don't know. Very huh. Very interesting. I like it when you have to like scoot back and be like, all right, what does that actually look like? It's very pixel arty, but even more detailed. It's like pixel art, but next level. You know, that's what Minecraft is for right there. That impresses me mostly, because like the more I look at it, the more I'm just like, oh. And then I zoom out and I'm just like, oh, I see a face. I see like this. I see a crown. I see a, and yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I like that. That's interesting. That's got a lot of funness. Oh, we definitely saw this before with this. They're adding stuff still. I like this. Who is this? Triangle. Okay, triangle. Get it? Because it's not actually triangle. It's okay. I like that name. That's fun. Anyway, yeah, that's got a lot of interesting. I wonder how they did that, if they'd use like blocks or something. Wow, that you like look at that. That's got a lot of brightness going on in the windows. I will say the render a little bit too much bloom on the windows, but because like you can't even see the detail going on in the building, you know. But I do like the bloom in the trees. That looks good to me. But like, yeah, the windows got a little too much. The build though, very nice. I do like the trees. Little dragon from hell. Interesting. This looks like not Harry Potter, but like an anime. What's the anime that's the school, wizard school thing? I always, oh god, whatever. Doesn't matter. It looks like it could be from an anime. That's all that's important. Like a wizard anime. Wow, that's got a lot of nice little biomes going on. This would be fun to see more close-ups of some of the bottoms, because whenever you see like those giant drains, it's always like, okay, but are there floating trees? Because whenever you use World Painter, it gets rough. Floating trees can be a thing, is all I'm saying. Unless I mean there is ways around it though, if you know what you're doing, I will say. But yeah, trees in World Painter are generally worse than trees that you put in game, I've found, at least when making my own forests, obviously. Though I'd like to see somebody try to literally make the forest something similar to what I made for my my nature walk. Very Christmassy. Wish we could. I wish. Wish granted. Yeah. I mean, just the obviously the red and green got that Christmas vibe, but very interesting. The horn's a little out of whack there, I can see. Otherwise, nice. Cute little dragon. Yeah, that's wild. I don't really understand. I mean, obviously that's like a bowl, but I don't understand what's going on its head. Is that like a crown or something? Is it? I mean, I'm sure it's like from a myth thing, but I'm not sure what that is on its head, to be honest. Hey, Aztec, sorry. I didn't see your wave yet. All right, well, we'll kind of skim through the last few of these. I really want to look at this crazy temple here that Honorary High Arthur made. I really like the Ender Eye. That is like an upgrade of the last one that we saw yesterday. Yeah, that's fantastic. Is that by the same person? I gotta see now. The one that we saw. Oh, dang it, where is it? No, we're going too far. I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it is by the same person. Oh, yeah, that is totally an upgrade. That is fantastic. Look at that. So this is the one by High Arthur first. And then they were like, all right, let's upgrade. Fantastic. This looks like it could actually be in the Nether. This is awesome. Fantastic. I'm gonna give that a like and a retweetie. Because yeah, it definitely deserves that. I mean, yeah, that's not enough. That's fantastic. I like that. They're upgrading. Keep going, mate. See what you can do. See what else you can do. See how awesome you can make it. That's nice. Definitely remember seeing this as like the first post last time. I do like the wave in the background. I don't know what this middle thing is, but I like the and that's obviously lightning and stuff. But yeah, I like the wave. Those some Voronoi. Very very realistic actually though. Speaking of realistic, that explosion though. The squid honestly could use a little more texturing, I will say. I really like the action in this, obviously, though. That's hard to do when Minecraft is just action in general. Action scenes with somebody moving, being like doing a thing, you know. That is harder to do in organics, and if you can do that, kudos to you. The only time that I've ever done that is my epic battle. That was the experiments that I've done. I'm gonna skip that dragon. I do like this. This is cute. This terrain though looks pretty familiar. I love it. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Clearly, you haven't been watching the past episodes of this series. If you don't know. Hint, hint. Yeah. I really like these eyeballs. That's way better than the eyeballs that I made. The cute eyeballs that I tried to make for my panda profile picture. Yeah. Coraline. Fantastic. It's Coraline, right? Caroline? I'm pretty sure that's a movie. The stop motion one. I know it. I recognize that. I know that reference. I want to see this little terrain. This is cute. I like the trees. That's actually very interesting. The grass on top of the leaves, though, obviously, again, you can't put that in bedrock. I love these builds, but it's just such a like specific thing that you cannot do and convert and like actually have work. Like, obviously you can make new blocks and stuff now, but like it's just not something you can just do. You know, you can't just put grass on a leaf and just it'll work. You know, as good as it looks, as good as it does look good, I will say. Like that, there is no doubt about that. I'm just saying that it does not convert to bedrock, and that's the problem with doing it. Like leaves or any other type of plant, literally. It doesn't matter the type of plant that you're trying to put on top or under a leaf to try to make the thing look more fluffy or whatever. It doesn't convert, and that's generally the problem with trying to do that. Like, I just want to see this. Yeah, this even has like grass and stuff too. Like that wouldn't work. It wouldn't convert. You can't put that in bedrock and make it a bedrock map. But like you can't do that. It's just like you. But again, you can make new blocks that are like grass that can be put on top of leaves. And that takes a little more work and effort, though, than just putting, you know, the default blocks on it, which most people would do and do. do. This is a nice little redwood forest. I like the atmosphere in here for sure. All of these got some hell atmosphere. It feels like a little bit of upgraded, but not quite like upgraded, you know? Very, very good atmosphere, though. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Well, let's skim through the rest of these. I like this little house, but why not do an interior? It's clearly just got some sand inside it. That's unfortunate, but I like that. And I like the little. I like the scene picture better than the render. Actually, this is a better. This should have been the first picture. This is the grabbing picture. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, we're done with that. So today, obviously, I already got the commands all set up and ready to go for the first wave and thing. So I guess we're starting with sign. Do we actually use cosine and stuff? We're going to get there, or is it just sign and stuff? So I genuinely want to just try the different stuff with the same command and see what happens. That's going to be the first thing we're doing today. Okay. Because honestly, I remember that being a thing in, like, you know, a graphing calculator. You just change that and it, you know, just does something different. Okay. So we need, let's, I mean, I guess I was in already a pretty good spot. Let's just go here. Here, outset, like, let's just go like 10. We don't need to go crazy with this. And then I think I already have, nope. This, copy ploppity, plop that in. Okay. So that's that one. Let's shift like 30 and then put this in. Cosine. Okay. Interesting. That's actually not quite exactly the like middle of the wave you'd think it'd be, but it is definitely different. Still the same though. Remember nothing about maths. And then obviously tangent. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think it's just making more waves, essentially. Or just more. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep, that's exactly how it goes. Don't make me do it again. Okay. Let's try this one. This one should be interesting because this one's more 3D. So we're essentially going from 2 times pi times x from that plus the same thing less than also 2 times y instead of just y. Or greater than, not less than, sorry. So we're essentially just adding another one of these added to it to make it 3-dimensional. Okay. That makes sense, honestly. But we're not quite getting 3 dimensions. I guess we're getting 3 dimensions, but we're not getting all of the dimensions put into it. I guess, yeah, in theory, we could just put all of them, I'm assuming, and get like a weird egg thing, and that's, I assume, something we've actually done before, which is kind of just doing this kind of thing, but more complicated for no reason. Unless I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, that would be kind of basically the same thing, right? If you try to do the wave on all dimensions, or would it result in less of a fuzzy thing? Huh. I'm actually curious about that. I don't know how that would work, or if that would work, but yeah. Okay. Anyway, we'll test out the rest of these. So this is why just testing out these commands is going to take so long, because I ask so many questions, and I hope that Eztak and Zeranny or Zeranny are there. Hopefully answer most of my questions. So let's go ahead. Shift 30 again is fine. Actually, I think we need to go that more. So that's the next one, which has, yeah, the 3 dimensions on sideways, and then this is the same thing, but 3 dimensions on not sideways. So shift 30, plop that in, and yeah, that's up and down. So it's basically exactly the same thing, just rotated. Let's put that back big. Nice. Okay. So yeah, I'm just not reading things clearly as well. So sine wave along x-axis displayed through height. Sine wave along both x and z axes displayed through height, and then through the z-axis instead of height, which is, I mean, height just means y-axis, right? Instead of, I mean, I assume when you say z-axis and then you say height over here. Sine wave with higher frequency and lower amplitude. Okay. So this is essentially doing the exact same thing, except we're changing the 2 to a 7, I'm assuming. And then we're changing also, yeah, these 2s to 4s. So we're just changing the numbers to be bigger. Okay. So shift 30. Yeah, we did copy that one. Bam. And yeah, that's obviously on the other axis. And if we want to change the axis, let's see. So what is the difference between the 2 axes? So yeah, we just change the Z to a Y. So shift 30. We just change this to a Y. Oh, whoops. That put it not the right place. I think we got to change some other stuff. And then, yeah, we got to change this to a Z and this to an X as well. Well, that's already an X, but we got to change this to a Z as well. There we go. Yeah. Wait, what? Undo. Okay, that put it upside down. Wait, what? Did I... 4 times by X... 2... I mean, it should be allowed to make those 4, 4, and then Z, X, Y. Why isn't it putting this right side up? What am I doing wrong? Am I crazy? So, Y times, and then we should be able to change this as, like, the same as we did over... Oh, I guess... No, because, yeah, we changed that to Y. This to X. Or that to Z, I mean, and this is still X. Right? Yeah. Am I doing something? Oh. Nice. Thank you. All right. I'm doing the less than greater than. Okay. All the details. Yes. This is why you guys are here. All right. Yeah, so we just got to do greater than. Okay. Whoops. That just made a cube because it was still there. There we go. Okay. So the greater than is up, and then less than is down. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. 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 fantastic. Let's actually, oops, redo. Why? I'm gonna just shift it one more time and do it again because I need to. Whoops. Bam. Oh. Do greater than. I keep hitting the question mark. All right. Nice. Thank you. I really. Man. So bad at this. Okay. So the question does still stand. Can you put all of them together and have it make like a weird wavy chunky thing? Or would that kind of not work? Because like, I can already kind of see like a problem with that. Or would that... Because like you'd probably have to like shift some of it down and some of it up in order for it to actually make like the wave chunks, I guess, on any axis. Or all axes. I don't know. Me pretending I know what I'm doing. No, because we can't do any more coordinates, right? But like we could also just do all of the coordinates. I don't know how this would work. I'm gonna pretend I know what I'm doing. Okay, so we go like plus the same thing, but like you would change. I probably need to do this on a not this. Let's put this down here. Bam. Okay. So yeah, if you do X, Z, and then like Y, and then you do that again, or if you just do that and then the less than, no, because you'd have to do it again and again, right? You have to do like plus and minus, or divided and multiplied. No, because that would just cancel itself out. I don't know. What does that do? Oh. Yeah, can you wave it on all sides? Anyway, okay. We'll move on. I'm not going to worry about that too much. If you guys want to see if that's possible, that's fine, but if not, it's okay. Okay. So yeah, we got cylinder offset. Okay. Which I assume is mostly done by the plus and minuses here, or these things. So 0.5, we do like 0.7 and point, or is this the size of it? 8. No, that's the size of it. Okay, never mind. So then R greater than 2. Okay, so return this, and this should be the actual thing. Never mind. So if we do Y and Y, that should be the other section. Oh, never mind. I thought that was gonna. Okay, never mind. Wrong too. So I think, I guess if we just do, what is Y divided by Y? Nothing. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm doing enough to do that. But I am onto something with this. So we're do X, X, Y, Y. Okay, that's not what I expected. It did rotate it though, and offset it differently. I assume there's just like different variants. Can you just do like plus? What would happen if you added another thing? Is that just gonna make a cylinder? Or nothing, I mean. Undo. Okay, yeah, basically kind of a cylinder, little chunk. Basically a cylinder. Okay. Still not sure how I actually changed the, is it minus? I assume it's minus then. Oh, nope. Oh, math. I'm sorry. Okay, well that does kind of resemble that though. Just kind of offset and rotated. So that's interesting. And and unexpected. What a command. Okay. So, what if we make them both minus? Is that going to make the sphere in a different spot? No. That is... What? That's not even the size of my selection. Wait, hold on. Okay, so undo that. Because my selection is basically this big. Like, it's only ever been expanded outward, what, like 30 blocks or so? So that doesn't make any sense. What am I doing? Oh no. That's very interesting. Please explain, Zeranny or Isdak, if you can. That's wild. Like, what? Why is it just blowing past the selection more so than anything? Like, obviously that's not the selection I have. So let me just undo it and let's make sure that I have a proper selection. So we go boom, boom, outset. Let's just do like 10. Not even as much as I was doing before, and do the same thing. Okay, so that seems to be in the... Maybe I did do a different selection. Okay, maybe I accidentally reset it. Hold on. Never mind. But it still seems bigger than usual. I don't know. 2, outset, 30. And then we go back to some of the other ones. Okay, so that is definitely bigger. Hold on. Undo. 2, post 1, outset. Let's just do 10 again, and then let's do this one again. Okay, so that is the same ball. Okay, so it's just 10. I guess I must have reset the selection. Okay, never mind. Got it. Still though, very interesting. What? So the minus does like a nice little cone thing. I assume just changing which one of these is first will change the orientation of the cone. But, and then maybe the same thing is with the other. So Y's, and then Z, and then X. The same. No? What? Hold on. Boom. Boom, boom. Out. Set. 10. The different Y. Okay, yeah. So that does change the orientation of the ball. So I assume that also applies to changing the orientation of up here, the offset cylinder. You just need to change the Z's and the X. So, bam. Boom, boom. Plop that in. Original one. Well, we'll pretend like that's a cylinder because I don't have that big of a selection, so it's fine. And then if we just do X, X, Z, Z, that rotates it, right? No? What did that do? Did that do nothing? That just put it in the exact same spot? How do I rotate? How do I shift this thing? What am I missing? Is it greater than, less than? Nope, definitely not. That was interesting though. Let's get rid of this cylinder. Okay, so the original one is X and then Z's. Obviously this one makes it bigger, smaller and stuff. Do I also need to change this X, I assume? Maybe Z plus? And then we can do Z, Z, X, X. Wait, so yeah, this one, we just change this to Z. Okay, I think I get it now. Maybe. And if we do the opposite, so Z, Z, X, X, and we change this one back to X. Yay, I figured it out. Oh, finally. All right, cool. Moving on. And then this one's just the same thing, but yeah, an oval. Or an elongated cylinder. What do you call that? What's the proper term for that shape? That I do not know. Expand cylinder. It's not really a cylinder. Isn't it more than a cylinder, or is it still just a cylinder? Like isn't it like an I don't know. I feel like you gotta put something else with it. Or call it something else. Anyway. Not vert. Expand, out, set, and plop that in again. So there's that. And then if we do the same thing with this one, and we change this to an X and an X, a Z and a Z, change this to Z. I think we would also need to change this to X, I guess, to change like the rotation more. So we change that back to Z. We get the other rotation, I think. Or, whoa. That's actually not the rotation I was expecting. Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to rotate around that way. That just offset it. Weird. Okay, so that's the Z. So I guess it moved it 3 in instead. That's what that meant. Okay. So X. And that's, yeah, the same one we just did. Okay. All right. So yeah, a lot of manipulation in order to actually change the rotation and stuff of these things. So that is for sure. Let's cop that, plop that. Nope. Maybe a little bit more than that. Okay. Nope. Not that one. Plop that one in. Okay. So yeah, we got our weird sideways cylinder. Nice little tree trunk though. Obviously you can do pretty much this, and I will say this probably a lot easier, and probably all of these except for maybe making it thinner on like the top and the bottom or the sides. Other than that ability, it is certainly easier to use Spike, but I assume Spike uses the same principles. Like it just takes most of these commands and then inputs those to actually execute the Spike command. Just in a obviously simpler way. That's why plugins are amazing. It's taking all of this stuff and it tries to simplify it as much as possible. For obviously for simpler use. Let's put this in a different spot. All right. So yeah, that's this one. Just oh, okay. This literally looks like it's doing a like spiraling up, but it's not. That's so weird. Just the angle and stuff of this. Remember, we are going through space deformations in general. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, this is like the fun graphing calculator stuff though, essentially, right? So we're just using cylinders as an example. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. So this one, I assume if you change the purlin to something else, it might not actually be a cylinder. Oops. Undo. I didn't actually even try this one. I skipped things again. So there's the original one, which is also, again, just nice little tree trunk kind of thing. So What can I change it to anything else? Would anything else actually work? Like, does what are the other ones? I don't actually even the top of my head. So we got Voronoi. What's the simple Voronoi? It's just all Voronoi. Rigid multi and then Perlin. Okay, so Voronoi and rigid multi. Okay. Is there short versions of those? You just like put VOR. Is that the only two that were there? No, there's one in the front too. I think I just have to put the whole thing, right? Because this is a variable. But you're saying the variable should equal the Voronoi unknown function. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's copy this and plop it into a actual document. Okay. Vor equals VORO. Right? How do you spell Voronoi? Hold on. So Voronoi is I always forget it. VORONOI. Okay. Voronoi, and then we just change these to VOR. That should work, right? In theory, but I don't think it will. Yeah, okay. Incorrect number of arguments. Wait, what? Hold on. Back down we go. Oh, too far. The testing. Slow, but not sure. Okay, so this is the original one. Oops. Let's plop that in without that. Okay. So everything's the same except obviously Voronoi, right? Should be anyway. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. How would I change the or can I change that even? Okay, well, we'll move on. Okay, so obviously sign's gonna do the thing we said that say there. 30. I want to see what the other things do here too now. Perlin is a variable, so we don't have to write Perlin. Oh. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm still not understanding how we'd actually change the Perlin to be like a Voronoi or a rigid multi, though. Did I? Oh. Wait, hold on. Okay, wait, no, that command's now the same. With the same... Oh, you're saying I have to change it to that. Okay, so basically the Voronoi has to be this instead. Because I guess there's less stuff. Hold on, let me... Jeez. I keep... There. Yeah, there's only one at the end. Okay. Interesting. So let's copy this. Plop it there. Copy that. Or whatever. And plop it right there. And that should, in theory, work, right? Hold on. I think we already shifted it, right? Okay. Interesting. I mean, it is technically different. This would definitely be weirder to see on a bigger scale. Let's go ahead. Out, set, maybe like 30 more, and then do the same command again. I want to see what this looks like on a bigger selection. Ooh. How interesting. Okay, so I assume, just help me out here. Because of the Voronoi being the simpler version, so like Voronoi, and then it's like rigid multi, and then it's Perlin, right? In terms of complexity that you can have. So like if I did rigid multi with this, it would need to be at least it would probably need to be this, right? It would literally just be a comma 1. I guess there's only one way to really find out, right? Is that, how do you have to type out all of rigid multi? Or is it just rigid multi? And we can just do ridge. Ridge. And then we would have to do this, right? Unless I'm getting the order wrong. No, I'm getting the order wrong. What is rigid multi then? Wait, so you changed, yeah, the only thing you changed was that. Is it still just 1 then? Does nothing change? Or am I just typing rigid multi? I'm typing rigid multi wrong. Hold on. What is rigid multi really? Alright, I'm spelling it wrong. I'm a dumbass. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Our rigid multi, that should be right? So, no. This is an E. Okay. Rigid multi, and then that's right? Yeah, I think so. And then we would need the comma 1, right? Yes, Berlin is 4 plus 3 parameters. Rigid is 4 plus 2, and Verona is, yeah, okay. I had it right. I just spelt everything wrong, and I'm spelling is hard. Wait, what? No, did I? Oh my god. Let's just copy the one that's actually correct and put it in there instead of being an idiot. Okay, nope, not like that. Nope. Nope. Jeez. If I can type, that would be great. Okay, so we go copy. Floppity. Why isn't it letting me? Shift Command V. What? Control C. Copy it. Why is it? What? Oh my god. I swear I didn't forget how to copy paste things. It's just being an asshole right now. There we go. So it just pasted over there. It's fine. What? Why can't I? Okay. What? I hate computers. Okay. Nope. God damn it. Okay. Copy it. Plop it. Nope. Okay. That one worked. Where'd it go? Oh, I think we're in the same selection. We need to undo, shift. Google is bullying. Oh man. That was rough. I literally don't know what happened there. I just had to like click around and it just finally worked. Ooh, that's some nice little curves going on there. That's fun. The top is kind of interesting. But yeah, okay, cool. Got it. I had it right. I mean, yeah, it says everything you need to know is right here, basically. That's the whole explanation. I mean, yeah, it's showing. You should, yeah, definitely switch the order of these. I know it's, I guess, confusing because of the graphic there, but it would definitely make more sense to show, you know, the stacking of the bars or whatever, right? Or is that not shown here? I mean, it still technically is, right? Because you have to do the 2, and then you have to do... Well, I guess you don't have to do... Yeah, you did do 3 here. You just put a 0. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Should put rigid multi in the middle. Because that is technically like the progression, right? It's more Perlan, rigid multi, then Voronoi, or the other way around, whatever. In terms of complexity, at least. Okay, cool. At least I sort of understand that. I feel better about that now. Let's move on. Back down to the bottom. Okay, so we got 2 more wormy boys and then some fun coloring stuff. Probably not gonna get to coloring stuff today, honestly. Might finish up before that. Yeah, I noticed that too, but it's already too far in. Yeah, I figured it was because of the gifts. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing it out too. I mean, it is just kind of like a... It makes more sense, but like it's fine. I mean, you obviously put a lot of work into the gifts. Should have made them separate gifts, I guess, eh? Though that would have made it harder to put in condense, I guess. You gotta make them like this big instead of as big as it is. Anyway, sorry, I'm being dumb. Let's finish these 2. So yeah, this same thing. Bam. Wait, did I? Oh, ha! That's cool. Putting a little staircase around the tree trunk, as it were. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Let's go shift 100. Put that in again. Okay. I think I went too far over, honestly. No, never mind. We're good. Okay. Shift 100. And now I want to see what happens if we change these to like tangent and stuff. Tangent. We'll keep that one at sine. Or maybe we'll do... Yeah, we'll keep sine and just see what happens. Honestly, completely unknown. Okay, that's an interesting wave pattern. It's got like a sort of a Mario level kind of vibe to it, you know. Very flattened and spread out. I think if you kind of kept going, it would curve around eventually, right? Like that's sort of the logic in it. It would like curve down back into that, and this would curve into that, and then like I think that's the logic in the pattern, at least. Shift 100. Let's change this to cosine. Oh, okay. I think it just, yeah, it just literally it mirrored it essentially. Okay. That's cool. So tangent is the one that's like messing with the most. So let's change this back to sine. I think it was sine, right? What was it originally? It was cosine originally. Okay, so we'll change it to sine, and then we'll change this one to tangent instead. We'll see what that looks like. Okay, so that's just rotating it on an axis. Okay, kind of looks like DNA strands a little bit. Could probably mess with the R and the other parameters to kind of actually make it look more like DNA. I am sure that is possible. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to stress myself out that much. I think I just shifted. Yeah, I shifted it back that way. Crap. Let's go this way then. That's fine. Okay. So plop that in. That should be over here now. Yeah. Nice. So we basically got that now, except a little bit more. I guess that's pretty similar actually. So now I want to just see like what happens if we add a little bit to these. So like we go like 0.5 with that. As well as that, how much would that change it? Okay, so it's just thicker. Literally thicker just on the Z and the X. Not necessarily as much the Y though. I mean, I guess it is a little bit thicker on the Y, but it's not as much. So let's go and do. Let's change this to 0.6 and 0.3. Just change it up a little bit, make it a little weirder. That should make no. Oh, okay. I'm really wanting to kind of invert the squish, I guess. So in order to do that, I'll stress myself out a little bit. Let's see. So rotate. I think that's this that we need to change, right? We just need to change the X, Y, and the Z. And then maybe these as well. To change the squish. That might do a lot more than I'm wanting though, so. Okay. Shift 100. So let's try that first. And just see what it does, because that's always interesting. So let's go Y, X, and Z here, and then I guess we need to put Y here, right? To remove the squish, you need to understand what's going on. Well, you know what? I don't. I just want to see what happens anyway. I mean, it should still do something. Ooh. Okay. Unexpected, but actually kind of cool. I won't lie. So that did rotate it, and it did kind of squish it differently. But I guess it just kind of rotated it and squished it the other way. That's cool though. I like that. It said way more aggressive than I thought. No, you're good. I should understand more than I do. It's a bit of a no, you being real. I get you. But I don't know what I'm doing, so I mean that's always the case. Anyway, so if we rotate those again, I just kind of want to see what happens if I mess with it again. So if we go, I didn't change these back ones actually. Let's do that first. Just change those because I think we need to do that. If we do Y and Y, and then X and X, right? Because the other one had X and then Z and then X and then Z. So yeah, we do Y and then X and then Y and then X, I assume. Oh, hey, there we go. I did rotate it. That's something. But that's not exactly the squish. I did kind of mess with the squish the last time, though, accidentally. Even if I didn't mean to. Like, weirdly enough. Because it did, I mean, that is a lot more condensed. It's just not how exactly I was thinking. So what's going on is we take the cylinder and put every slice on a different angle. Okay. So doing the squish in the other way, it's not really a squish. Yeah, it's more of a take a cylinder and then plop that up in a certain way. Um, But this is actually really cool. I don't even know how this gets to be a cylinder, like, because technically I'm using the same method here in this weirdness, right? But like, I don't see how this would be a cylinder. Most of these lines look very straight. But like, I guess it does like rotate the lines. I guess it's still the same concept. It's just like, it's maybe so large of an area that it's just like a straight line, or it looks like straight lines. Or maybe it did change them to straight lines instead of being a cylinder. Either way, it's cool. Because, like, yeah, I mean, like, if we just take, like, one of the slivers, we could kind of understand. So, like, this is 6, and then 6, 6. Right? Yeah, they're all... Okay, no, that one's 7. Okay, so it is... I think it is just a really giant cylinder. Sliver, I guess. It's getting rotated around. Or I guess it can't really be a cylinder because it is still just a sliver. I don't know. Whatever. Regardless, it's cool. I like that. Happy accidents. Regardless. Yeah, I really need to get more knowledge on the maths. I am not doing good on that stuff. Clearly that would help a lot. Maybe I should do the brilliant courses that keep getting advertised to me all the time. So I mean, the question still stands: would it be possible to sort of do like a cylinder, like that is sort of, you know, this way that gets rotated up? I guess if that makes sense. So you literally just, I don't know. What is that even possible? I mean, that kind of, it's kind of like this stuff here with this thing, but different. I'm just kind of scrolling down to see some different stuff going on. Okay. I remember this being the bottom of this. Hey, the fun one. I like this one. I've done this one. I think I also did this because you guys showed it. Or was it? No, it wasn't that one. It was something like that that was on your Twitter. It was like this, but it was like also rotated a little bit, which is cool. Okay. Well, yeah. Obviously we're getting too far in now. Okay. So no. Not. Yeah, I mean the closest thing that gets to it is literally just right down here, is sort of with these spirals. Interesting. I don't know. So to remove the squish, then we need the cylinder needs to be stretched along a certain direction. I don't know how to do that rotation too that you asked for. Okay. I mean, that's, well, there you go. I mean, I'm literally just like spitballing all the time. So if don't worry about it. But that's cool. I mean, yeah, this is still kind of the closest thing that I could. I mean, you would probably have to use something with this and sort of like this, maybe? Like sort of like this tube thing being sort of spiraled up here. Cuz like you can put the whatever theta is. Wait, what? What is theta? Wait, R, I guess. Theta? No. Theta. I don't know what that is. Anyway, yeah, that, I mean, just kind of like this, but like you squish kind of all of them together and make it kind of like a, Yeah, next up is polar coordinates. Probably not worth being confused if you haven't played around with those before. Okay. Too niche anyway. Fair enough. I mean, I'm just, I mean, this looks like it could work, though, like, with whatever I was saying. And obviously, it's way too complicated for me. Most of this stuff is already way too complicated for me. Let's be honest. But, yeah, I think that's probably where it's at. Like, you use something like this, and then you squish sort of along the, or from the, you put like a chunk down the middle, and then you like squish in from the outsides with this, and then bam, you got exactly what I'm talking about. I feel pretty close anyway, right? I don't know, maybe not. Anyway, yeah, I think this is a good place to stop because we're already getting past the color stuff here. So that is all that stuff. Yeah, we'll get to that tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. We'll get to that next week. So, yeah, and of course next week on Friday we will be getting back to the fantasy forest. So, let's go ahead and go there real quick because I wanna look at that again. I finally got it done. I know. I'm sorry, Aztac. I didn't test it out on a smaller area. I was actually doing that to begin with, and then I gave up on that because I was like, I got this, and then I didn't. But we're there. It's fine. Yeah, I love these commands. By the way, they're fantastic once you actually understand them, at least. Yeah. I mean, honestly, just testing and testing and testing is the only way to practice. It's the only way to actually get it, eh? But yeah, thank you, Aztac, and thank you, Zeranny, as per usual, for hanging out and helping out. Always appreciated. And yeah, I hope that other people also still appreciate this. Of course, if there is any questions you have, leave them down in the comments, and I will try my best to either get Aztac or Zeranny to answer them, or I'll do my best to answer them myself. But honestly, Aztac and Zeranny are probably the people to go to anyway. They are the ones who made the doc anyway, right? So with that, thank you all for watching. I am sure you know how the buttons work down there by now, so do click them as you please. And yeah, look forward to next week. Continuing all the things. Pluto out.